Hi, welcome to Jen's Crafts and Cakes. Today we're going to go ahead and make carrot cake, but I'm going to make them in muffin tins. It makes it so much easier for me when I want to give out to my friends. And today is a cold day in the North Country, so it's nice and warm in here with the oven going. And you want to go ahead and put your oven at 350 degrees. So let's go. Okay, first of all, you're going to need your flour. You're going to need 2 cups of flour, which I already have in here. Then you're going to go ahead and 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I went ahead and put them all in here. So we're going to go ahead and put that in. Then you are going to have 1½ cups of sugar. Put all that in there. We have 3 eggs. You are going to have 3/4 cup of buttermilk, which I did make it. I used 3/4 cups of milk and a 3/4 tablespoon of lemon juice, and I let it set. So we can go ahead and pour that in. All right, and then we will need 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, which we have right here. And I will go ahead and we're going to mix it up. So we can go ahead and add 1 cup of coconut, 1 cup of raisins, 8 ounces of crushed pineapple with the juice. You can also add 1 cup of walnuts. At this point, I can't add it because we can't eat the walnuts or nuts, but you can add it. And I will put all these ingredients in a description. So here we go. You will also need 2 cups of shredded carrots, which the only thing I found is a 10-ounce bag, so just a little less than a full bag. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. This is what the batter looks like. So we're going to go ahead and put your raisins in. Coconut. And if there's anything you really can't eat, you can omit it and add double of something else if you like. Here's their crushed pineapple. And for most, the carrots. And that should be about 8 ounces. And go ahead and I use the mixer so it breaks up the carrots a little bit more. This is what it's looking like. Okay. So it's all mixed. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Whoops. Let's make sure it's off the mixer. There. And I already have my tins all set up. So I'm going to go ahead and get my spoon, my measuring cup. Not that I'm measuring, just it's easier to put in. And again, it depends on how full you put in your muffin tins as to how many you'll get. Let's see, here we go. It's awful cold today. Last night it was like 11 degrees. So I just got done work and I figured I'd do some recipe before I went and took a nap. I actually enjoy baking so much that I don't want to sleep. I want to make this. Okay, so I went and made 12 and 6, 18, and they are pretty full. The carrots will sink down, so they won't be sticking up like that. And because it's supposed to be a cake, I will check out at 20 minutes to see how they're cooked. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. Okay, for the cream cheese frosting, you will need 1 pound of confectionery sugar. We will have 1 stick of butter, 1 8-ounce of cream cheese. So we're going to go ahead and put that in. And we were going to have 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So we'll go ahead and we will start mixing it. You want to mix it on low because the powder will go flying. It takes a little patience. Okay, so the frosting came out pretty thick. You can add a little bit of milk until you want the consistency that you get. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep it this way though. So I decided to move it up to medium speed because it started combining better. Turn it up just a little bit more. Turn this off, and I'm going to go ahead and scrape the sides. Yes, as you can see, I did make a little bit of a mess. It's cleanable. So it's been 20 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and check on the carrot cake. Okay. So these are what they look like, and they are still wet. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in for probably another 10 minutes. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and check again. Okay, so I used a finger test. Let's see. And they're bouncing back. So now I just have to let them cool, and we can go ahead and put the frosting on. Okay, because I live in the North Country where it's nice and cold. It's a better refrigerator outside. I put them outside to cool down. So I am decorating or frosting it. I have Wilton bags. I don't have the tip on it. So I'm going to go ahead and just frost it. You can frost it with a knife. I cannot frost a cake. I can decorate a cake. I cannot frost it. So that's a little secret about me. So even without my tips, I am not doing a very good job on this. Like I said, it is pretty thick. Okay. So, ooh, look at that. Homemade carrot cake with some homemade cream cheese frosting. Thank you for joining me, and subscribe if you'd like to see more recipes. And you do have to refrigerate the cream cheese frosting.